Hey everyone, Brent here from Glorious, where we set goals, hit goals, and make new ones. Today we're talking about Refinable token, or the Fine token, and we're actually going to talk about the launch that happened this morning, very early this morning, and everything that happened with it. I know there's a couple of people out there that felt like it was a scam, or a lot of people felt like they got burned. A lot of people invested in early and have already lost money, but just kind of everything that's gone along with that. Again, I know people have been frustrated with this. The summary is that the price that they had, what they said they were going to have, wasn't that, and people were also upset that the pre-sale was so much lower. There was also some comments about the percentage of holders. Like there were specific holders that had a huge percentage, the huge majority of the percentage that were holding, the Fine token. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. Again, this isn't financial advice, not investing strategy. I'm not affiliated with Refinable. I really just wanted to talk about this because I know this is top of mind for a lot of people out there. Again, a lot of people invested in it that they felt like they made a mistake. But again, we're going to go through all of it. Again, I'm not saying it's a mistake or not. I'm not going to talk bad about the project, but I'm also just going to kind of go over the facts and go over what happened. But let's check it out. Okay, so let's talk about what's happening right now, what's happening today, what happened earlier this morning with this Refinable Fine token project. So I'll tell a little bit about my story. It's very quick. I woke up at 7 a.m., tried to go on Pancake Swap when it got released. I went to go buy, and I noticed that the price was the price per fine was a lot higher than I expected, which I was fortunate enough to check the price myself. So in order to do that, right now I normally exchange BNB for stuff on Pancake Swap. So I was just normally doing, okay, 5 BNB to whatever I'm gonna buy. But I noticed I wasn't getting a lot of fines, so I actually changed to, if you actually change the currency to one USDT, so US dollar token, to one, and then you check the currency of whatever you're exchanging to, whether that be fine, elongate, SafeMoon, whatever you're trying to change into, you know that one US dollar equals that much. So you know the current price, because I think it was hard to figure out, on, if you go to CoinGecko or whatever this is listed, I think it's on CoinGecko, just hard to figure out what the price is per fine, which is very important. So for me, I was lucky enough to check, and I remembered to check. Otherwise, I would just hit submit. And I noticed when I was doing it around 7 a.m. that the price was $8. It was fluctuating $8, $8.50 per fine. And I was like, wait, hold a minute. If you go back to my previous video, where literally yesterday, they said that it was going to be 0.033 for people that on launch day, and then pre-sale was 0.03. So, we had to pay a little bit more, but it was very little. So one of my first impression was like, wow, did this price go up? Like, what's happening? Is this correct? And yeah, to be honest, I ended up just not buying, which, I was like, okay, this is too high. I'm just going to wait. I ended up not buying. But unfortunately, there's a lot of stories of people out there that just were like, oh, I'm going to put in 500, 1,000, $2,000, and whatever I get is what I'm going to get, thinking because that's what they said on the website. That's what people like me said. So again, that's why I always say not financial advice. Always do your research. Hopefully nobody blames me, but everyone was like, oh, I'm just gonna put $1,000 and then get a bunch of fine at 0.03, or worst case scenario, it's gonna go up to, like, let's say if it triples, it's for like $1. No, wait, my math is bad. If it triples, it's gonna be 10 cents. So yeah, but the price was like way high. People ended up buying it, realizing they didn't, get as much as they should have, and then the price, ended up going down significantly, and people were losing their money, and yeah, a lot of unhappy people. So that's kind of where we are. The price wasn't what people expected. People didn't look at the price. Again, it's not their fault. Like I think, especially something gets released, you're just smashing like, okay, buy, 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 and it's not their fault. So people ended up doing that, and they ended up, losing a lot of money. And so that's kind of the story about what's happening. So people are calling this a scam. People are very unhappy. People are saying it's misleading. So if you look on Twitter today and you look on the Refinable, obviously, they're happy that this thing launched. Again, I'm not saying that this is a scam or by any means. I still think the project is interesting. Do your own research. All the things that they say sound interesting. I appreciate the Tom Brady. But people were having issues not only with Fine, but also like with Trust Wallet. This guy's, he was like, I'm either rich as blah, 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 or the price wrong on Trust Wallet. It ended up being wrong on Trust Wallet, and he ended up only being able to afford a large pizza. So that was funny to me, but not probably funny to him. And again, people were angry. So other people started pointing out the devs hold 90% of the coin. Again, I'm just stating what people are talking about. This is obviously facts out there, but I just want people to do their own research. This is what a lot of people have been pointing this out. Devs hold 90% of the coin. This guy, I assume this is, I've got my bad and left. I assume he meant bag. Yeah, the percentages are definitely off. And, people are just unhappy. Why is this not working? People were just complaining that just simply was not working. Just a lot of issues. A lot of people just straight up calling it a scam, hashtagging it, putting in Mr. Beast. And I think people were also weary about it because they're like, oh, if this isn't backed by Mr. Beast, invested by him, maybe he invests in a lot of projects, like he's not the founding company. I'm assuming he invests in a lot of different things. And people were really surprised that he did not mention this at all. I don't think he tweeted about it. He didn't talk about it in any of his videos. And people are just surprised by that. For me, I don't know. Like, I assume he's a busy dude. I assume he's done other things. I assume he has lots of investments. But it would have been nice and would have kept people at ease knowing if he would have talked about it. But people thought it was a little bit weird on top of everything already that was going on, why he didn't mention it. A lot of people are just straight up calling it a scam. Less than an hour. People are cussing, saying it's horrible, hashtagging it. If you go to the Reddit, people are, saying this person's like, safe moon. This person's like, upvote if you're getting nervous. I'm not going to go deep into it, but people are just saying a lot of things are happening, are making them nervous. The price is making them nervous. People backing out, getting nervous. People saying that a lot of stories, people lose their money, making them nervous. And then other posts like this, for those who didn't manage to buy in, you are the real winner. So again, I'm going to stop here because I just wanted to let you guys know. I apologize if my video yesterday was hyping this up too much. And I apologize if, I was calling it the Project Century or whatever. I don't think I said it. But, I was definitely hyping it up. Definitely exciting. I still think it could be an interesting project. I think definitely it sucks that the price was what it was. I'm not sure what happened there. Hopefully there could be clarification on that. I think people were upset that because they called out the pre-sale price of 0.03 cents, and then people had to buy it I think literally on CoinGecko, if you go, I think the price that it says, if you look at the last 24 hours, like it started at $4.85. So if that was the earliest you could get into, like people were like, okay, well, if people are buying at $4.85, if they got it right away, then the people that bought it at the pre-sale are, millionaires. My math is bad, but they would have made a lot of money. And people aren't happy about that. And so, obviously it's the first day. There's a lot of people invested in it. There's a lot of drama. I just wanted to talk about with you guys today because, hopefully you did your own research, figure out the project was for you, and you made the right decisions. And, if you're still invested, maybe you're still holding on to it. I'm saying this can turn around. Maybe you're still happy with what the price you got it at. But I just wanted to let you guys know what happened on the first day. I'm going to keep following the Twitter, the Reddit, and everyone's stories, what's happening. Let me know in the comments if, you invested in this, if you didn't invest in it, your story, and just your overall thoughts on this project as a whole. So I'll keep you guys updated. But thanks, everyone, for watching. Catch you guys next time.